From the Bronx, MLB Network brings you baseball from Yankee Stadium. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty matchup between Puerto Rico and Santo Domingo. Justin Verlander and Chris Sale match wits next. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
The bouncer to the left side. Baez has it. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Trout has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone and set to stand in a guy who's still very dangerous even this deep into his career, the free-swinging Vladimir Guerrero. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Martinez has a read on it. And that retires the side. Stepping in, Chipper Jones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball one. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Trout. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Jose Ramirez.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just misses with a curveball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Trout. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Ted Williams. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, Ted Williams. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Fouled away. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping up now, Mike Piazza. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And a big swing and a miss from Piazza as they jump ahead of him 0-2 here.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Short strike.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Popped him up. Mondesi backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout. First pitch on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Here's Albert now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Albert.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. On the move is Trout from first. Pitch inside. The throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Here's the 1-1. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Striding in, Javier Baez.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Javier.
Now a move over to first, and he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Musial is there. 2 down.
Batting 8th, Patrick. Mike Piazza.
And Piazza's not going to get a chance to do any damage here as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Batting 9th.
He's set and the pitch.
Red.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Trout coming on. He's got it. And they get out of the jam unscathed. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Adrian Beltre.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Fouled off. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Stan Musial to first. Fielded cleanly by Pujols, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Justin Verlander. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right side. Ramirez is there. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time in the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. Changeup in for a strike.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Williams comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Riding in once again, Jose Ramirez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Up around the face. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. The 2-1. Popped high in the air. Brett is under it. 2 gone. Into the box now, Ted Williams. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and no strikes. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Williams is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Now to the plate, Raul Mondesi as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single. Stepping into the box, Vladimir Guerrero. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the 3rd. A fair ball. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double. So now it will be the 4-hole hitter, Ted Williams. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Baez over to his left. 2 gone. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily. Coming to the plate now, Mike Piazza. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Guerrero stands at 2nd with 2 gone. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Runner breaks for 3rd, and this one runs. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Hit in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Standing in, Mike Trout, a base hit in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home court. Here's Albert now, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Breaking ball stays high.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at-bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
2-0 now. Late that time for a strike. And he lays off the circle change here as he moves into the driver's seat. 3-1.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Javier Baez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. The 1-0. And he's taken strike one.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And a great job to stick with it as he's able. At the plate, George Brett. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
George Brett.
Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty and set to stand in. A guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. Baez has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping into the box, Stan Musial. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and no strikes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Martinez has a read on it. And that retires the side. Stepping in, Mike Piazza as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Mike Piazza.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now at the plate, Chris Sale. He flew out in his last at-bat. So we're going to see a pinch hitter in this spot and a very dangerous one. And that misses inside. 1-0. And a good eye there by Giambi. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Trout at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Chipper Jones. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it, and that's the third out. Darren O'Day takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Ready for another chance? Here comes the first pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
Hey, I don't blame this guy right here. I would have took the first pitch myself. Well, you got his kneecaps and elbows coming at you.
swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. Popped him up. Pujols has got it, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Second baseman, Jose
Good late
Ramirez.
flank to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And that one just missed outside. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's one away. Ready for another shot now, Ted Williams. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Popped high in the air. Beltre moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In there, strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Mike Trout would be next. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Vladimir Guerrero, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th. Digging in, Ted Williams. He hit a sac fly earlier. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Again, another foul ball. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Not in time as Vlad shows his wheels by swiping second.
Now batting.
Digging in, Mike Piazza. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runner goes for third. Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez is there. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So stepping in, George Brett. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. Martinez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Digging in, Mike Trout. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Center fielder,
Blake Trinan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down.
First pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Brett has it, and he's retired here, 1 away. Ready now, Albert Pujols. It was a walk in his last trip. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
And this is taken in for the second out. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
And a sinker there, swung on it. So striding in, Adrian Beltre. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Adrian Beltre.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Dive by Baez. Got him. Stepping up to the plate, Stan Musial. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. To short. There's Baez. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Blake Trinan. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Didi Gregorius will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Popped him up. Piazza waits on it, and that's the 3rd out.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher is set to enter the ball game right now, and it's the converted catcher, the hard-throwing right-hander Kenley Jansen.
Leading off for the Bombers, catcher, Mike Piazza.
Here's the first pitch to him. A tough sinker on the inside corner. And he lays off for ball 1. Here's a high pop-up. Musial is there. And that's the first out of the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Darren O'Day. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Stan Musial will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
And Musial.
Now he'll step off. Pops this one up. Beltre is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The third baseman.
So the batting order turns over. Now in second. First pitch on its way. Grounded to the right. Mondesi picks it up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the Dennis Eckersley is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Eckersley is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Raul Mondesi becomes the first out in the 9th inning. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Hit out towards second. Ramirez is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more. Vladimir Guerrero 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Guerrero in front, 2-0 to Vlad. Two out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Baez fields it cleanly. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He was retired via the ground ball last time.
Second base. Jose Ramirez.
Josh Hader comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Ryan Sandberg will come on now as the pinch hitter. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
2-2. Hit hard to short. Taken in by Brett. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So striding forward now, Ted Williams. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he takes ball 1. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Popped high in the air. Beltre is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in to try it again. J.D. Martinez. His last at bat. Edwin Diaz takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Up around the face.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
2-1. A bouncer up the middle. Mondesi brings it in. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Justin Verlander.